All right, y'all. Mama's gonna show us today how to make Mayhaw jelly.
I'm gonna try.
We'll try. And then we got Duke helping us.
We've washed and cleaned our berries, so now we're gonna put them in a pot and we're gonna put water over the top to just barely cover them. And then we're gonna turn it up to a boil. And then we'll let it simmer for about 30 minutes to make the juice.
All right. And this is the recipe everybody's always asking us how we make it.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Ain't it, Duke?
Yep. We're just looking at them. They're simmering. They're gonna simmer about 20 minutes to get the juice.
Smelling good.
All right, so we've let our Mayhaws simmer for 20 to 30 minutes. If you want to, you can occasionally press them down in there to just get more of the juice out. So now we let it cool a little bit, and you're gonna take some berries and you're gonna strain them through some cheesecloth. We're trying to get about 4 cups at least. And then you can squeeze it to if you wanted to get more juice out. We're just gonna do that until we get 4 cups of juice.
All right.
All right. After we strained all of our juice, then we measured out 4 cups of juice. And to that 4 cups of juice, we're gonna turn it on high. And then we're going to add a package of sugar gel. It's the premium fruit Pectin. I'm gonna add 1 box of that. And then we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of butter. And then we're gonna stir this all around. Actually, I think I'm gonna use this. Make it better. We're gonna stir this till it comes to a rolling boil. It'll take a few minutes to. And then when it gets to a rolling boil, we've already measured out 5 cups of sugar. We're gonna heat this to a rolling boil. While we're waiting on that to boil, we've got our water going to sanitize our jars. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a few of those.
Completely covering them. Don't always go perfect in the kitchen.
As Abby says, whoopsie.
So you can put the lids and everything in there too.
Yeah, putting the lids and all. Don't really know how many jars we'll need. Maybe around 8, I'm thinking. So we'll do those and then we'll see.
And these are pint jars.
Yes.
All right, and how long do those stay in there?
I'm just gonna leave them in there and kind of move them around until this, because you want them to be hot whenever all your stuff gets ready.
Now that water, just get it real hot, or does it have to boil, or what?
It's kind of boiling in mine. I would say boiling. We're just trying to get all this kind of butter melted and the sugar gel melted.
All right, bring it to a boil, and then we'll add the rest of the stuff.
Yep. All right, this is coming to a rolling boil. So now we're gonna add the sugar And once you put the sugar in there, you're gonna cook it for about 1 minute.
That's 5 cups.
5 cups of sugar. Just gonna stir it around, kind of get this sugar melted. And you're gonna let it go about 1 minute.
That's a lot of sugar.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
Yeah, it'll be good. Good to you. I don't know about good for you.
Yeah.
That's any kind of southern cooking.
Yeah. Lots of sugar and butter.
Butter and sugar. Lots and lots of butter.
I'm just going to move this off the heat, and then I'm going to start taking these jars out and getting them over here. We'll get all those out, and then we'll turn them over and start putting the Mayhaw jelly in there. And this little foam stuff, you can skim this little white foam off the top of it before you start putting them in the jars. You can stop it right now. Just take this, now we moved it over to the side, and you can just pull this foam right off the top. Right, now we're just gonna fill our jars with the jelly, and you want to fill it up, but you want to leave about 1/4 of an inch from the top.
Already ready to have some. Yeah, the little funnel trick works pretty good.
Yeah, that was a whole lot better.
Get down here where you can see how much you're leaving.
Alright, we're just going to fill the rest of these jars, and then we'll be back. Alright, this next part, what we're going to do is we're going to clean the rims of the jars. Remove any of the jelly that we got on the outside. It's a little hot.
Clean them, get them dirty, clean them again.
Clean them, get them dirty, yeah. And then you take your lids out of the hot water.
They've been in the hot water the whole time we've been filling these up.
Yeah.
They
You
got
wanna
to
make
stay
sure that
hot.
they're staying hot.
So they make a good seal.
And then we're gonna just put the top on. Just be careful because your jars are really hot. And then what I do is I just turn mine upside down so that it'll seal the jars. And we're gonna do the rest of these.
Thick and pretty.
That's it.
Get the rest of them done, and then
Be ready to taste it.
all you do is just let it cool down after that, huh?
Yep.
How long do they gotta stay upside down?
Guys, it's the next day, and we've let these jars sit 24 hours upside down. If you want them to last a little longer, you can boil them for 5 to 10 minutes in a water bath, but hey, these ain't gonna last long enough to worry about it. So, do a little taste test here. Me and Dad's been working on the truck all day, so it's a good little snack right here. Try it out. Got some sourdough bread, toasted it up. I don't know, Mom, is it gonna be good?
I think they did good.
I think the only thing I'd change is I'd put more on there. That's pretty good. Hey, appreciate y'all watching. I know this video is a little different than the normal hunting and fishing we do, but I like to share with y'all some of these recipes that we do around the house. We do a lot of cooking, and had some people ask to do a few more cooking videos. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe if you hadn't, drop a comment if you got time, and we'll see you next week. God bless.